Greetings, Game Changers. This is Classic Games Redefined. My name is Rich, and we just have another prop out here. I just want to discuss now a fairly amazingly more common, and it's not something I thought about, but done, so it's relatively popular in the way it's done, and it's done on the highest levels professionally. Started with bridge, apparently poker picked it up, backgammon dabble with it, and it's just a way to do this that if you're having pretty much a game that luck's embedded in imperfect information, that you'd want to do it. And that thing that we're discussing here, and this is done for the sake of completeness, I'm trying to log as many of these different mutators, that variant types, that can go from out there, that can work across a range of games, and just get them on record here. So this is one. This is not my own invention, but I do want to document it. You can do more research for it. And that mutator here that universal mutator here is duplicate. And that's the reason why we have multiple decks here, because it comes, of course, with bridge. What you have here is that the players will have a set of hands dealt out, or in like backgammon when they experimented, a common die roll, and they would play one hand of, with one set of cards. Another table would play that, so on and so forth. And you would play as teams that are spread out. And they would play the hand, and then the hand they play here, let's say, for example, what was here, would then get passed to this table. That table's hand would go there, that, so on and so forth. And they go around, and what was dealt out is passed that way. So that allows you to measure skill. They do something similar in poker. What I'm going to do here is I'm not really going to post links below. I'm getting before. But you can go look up duplicate poker, duplicate backgammon, and pretty much everything else. With backgammon, there would be a set of dice, and they announced that apparently backgammon didn't go well as bridge, but on the highest level, they absolutely positively play it that way for the sake of skill. And poker and pretty much the world of Mindsports is following pattern. It's typically what's reached for. Remember, what we have with duplicate is that a set of hands is played with all of them, with all the other players, and the scores are compared. And the team, let's say, for example, we had north and south and east and west. One team would have north, south, whatever else works that way. So anyhow, so that's what you do with the teams. For example, you end up playing, seeing how well they're doing compared to score, and decide that played all the cards right, won. And it's repeated, and it's duplicate. That's where it comes from. This is done for sake of completeness, not my own invention. Anyhow, I'm going to trust you to go do research on it. I just want to hear a record. It's actually interesting what they did there. And on the highest levels for that, and like the World Mindsport games when they play bridge, that's the way they do it. So anyhow, just want to have that on record. So that's it. I do want to thank you for watching. May your die always roll 5. And remember, don't hate the player, change the game.